Hello, I'm Zombie Moses on Freezer Friday, and this is Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. So, strictly speaking, I could be considered to be cheating, because I've already played this game before. Kind of. I mean, I played Baldur's Gate for the first time when I was in 6th grade, so this is not entirely new to me, but I did buy Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition back in 2012, and I have not really played it yet. And it is technically on Steam, so although I didn't buy it on Steam, I feel like it counts, and it's my channel, and so if you think otherwise, well, I don't care. So, let's go ahead and get started. Shut up.
No, you can't. I will be the last. And you will go first. Jimmy, please!
So, originally that opening movie was actually animated in like 3D. I mean, it was like super old school, but I don't know. I like the sort of comic-y redoing or reimagining of it. So, let's go ahead and start. Now, I'm going to just import a character I already made, because when I make characters like this, it usually takes me about 10 to 15 minutes, and I won't make you suffer through that. But in short, my character, in short, is a gnome illusionist, which I'm happy to say I'm going outside my shell a bit here. Usually I play sort of either a ranged sort of character, like a ranger, or a thief. That's sort of typically how I play these sort of games. So I'm gonna go with the
Let's give them a right thrashing.
things. I'm not going to change the biography or anything. And he will be Vado Burrows. So, you have the option in this edition to actually create a party, I believe, ahead of time, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to play the game in its original guise, which is quite a bit more difficult, because the challenge doesn't ramp up when you have more characters. It's always the same, and so if you're dealing with the same challenges with fewer people, it can be really difficult. This game was very difficult when it first came out. So, ooh, this is new. Nightmares cannot permanently die. Hit rolls are maximized. Spells can be copied into spellbooks without failure. Oh, yes. Okay, so the core rules would be like how Baldur's Gate is normally, or was normally played before. And then they've got like super difficult stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and go with normal, because honestly, I just want to experience the story and everything. I'm not really a challenge
Nestled atop the
sort of
cliffs that
player.
rise
Not
from
all
the
the time,
Sword
anyway.
Coast,
I
the
sometimes do
citadel
like
of
that, but
Candlekeep houses the
not
finest
today.
and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Faerun. It is an imposing fortress, kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
Alrighty. So, let's see if I can disable edge scrolling real quick. I didn't realize this was a thing. Let's see, assign keys. Here we go. Toggle AI. Let's do Control A. No, can't do that. Q is quick save, L is quick load. I think the rest of this should be okay. Ooh. Shit. Let's see, where are all the things? This is not the best key assignment interface, but I mean, you can pause the game to queue up actions, so it's not like hotkeys are super important for gameplay effectiveness. Obviously, if you're like a power user, this still concerns you, but luckily these aren't essential. I just want to be able to do this. I hate edge scrolling. Edge scrolling is terrible and should die. Ugh. Especially nowadays in the in the days of multi-monitor borderless things. Not that this game is borderless, but edge scrolling's terrible. It needs to go away. Keyboards. Yes. Okay. That's good. There we go. See, so you press pause to pause and unpause. There you go. Well, spacebar anyway. So honestly, the only things I care about right now are Wasad and spacebar. So
It shall be as you wish.
I'm gonna zoom in. This is my little character, my little gnome there. He's got a funny gnome beard. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to hurry up so that this does not get too long. I'm gonna skip all of the tutorial bits.
It shall be as you wish.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Ha! Oh. Well, let's see. Will I talk Well, hello there, young one. Come to visit your old pal Winthrop, have ye? Well, don't forget the 10,000 gold piece book entrance fee, as per Candlekeep's custom, don't you know? Well, You always were a big kidder, Winthrop. That gets funnier very nearly every time I hear it. Well, perhaps not quite so often. Ha! That's like having a bit of fun with you, my friend. Them monks may be walking about with poles in their nethers, but you know, you always are welcome here in my sight. Gorion did well by you, he did. So, is there anything I can do for you? Some drinks, a room to sleep, or anything to buy? Sure, what do you have? Let's see. You can go to things. Things. Holy crap, he has some weird stuff now. Yeah, this is totally different. There are no wakizashis or ninjatos. Or ninjato, sorry. Wow, helmets are cheap. Too bad I can't wear any of it. Although I can use a sling. Bloody hell, those are cheap. Sure. Oh god, why did I buy a helmet? Oh well, I'm sure someone will need one later. Oh, it's the same price to sell it as it is to buy it. Well, why wouldn't I? Alright, where are the stones? Or bullets, I should say. Yes. Bullets. I'm going to need plenty of bullets. And, I do already have my staff, so let's equip that. Does it really stack to... Oh, whoops. Huh. It's 0 weight, too. What? Why not have one? Wait, not usable by... Those classes aren't even... Are they even in this game? Oh god, I have 5 hit points. Ugh. Okay. Alright, enough of this poop. Holy crap, why am I... Oh, it's 4 pounds. I thought it said 41 pounds. I was like, huh? Okay. So, no, so I'm not really much of a challenge or like achiever sort of player. I am more of an explorer. So I'm going to be the guy who literally goes around and like clicks on everything.
A pleasure to meet a socially acceptable person.
Oh, very well.
No time to chit-chat.
Step up to the heat, young one. Heh. Oh yes, darling. They are most standoffish. Ha! They lead a somewhat cloistered life here, so they are unaccustomed to many visitors. You are perhaps a bit colorful compared to what they are used to. Colorful? Dear, perhaps we should dress a little more plainly to fit in. It's worth a try, my dear. Although our clothes may only be the half of it, they certainly couldn't react any worse than they have. I thank you for the suggestion, Baldur Burrows, and for putting it tactfully. Good eve to you. Oh, good eve to you as well, sir. Oh, yes. Mr. Firebeard Elven nowadays. Decent folk nowadays. Iron crisis upon us. The trip from Bergos was more hazardous than I cared to relate. You're Gorion's ward, aren't you? My, you have come into your own, if you would permit an old man jealous of you to say so. I left an identified scroll with tutorial in the inner grounds. You should be done examining it by now, so if you could fetch it for me, I'd be grateful. Actually, no, I do want my sling out. Okay. Oh, bother. How do I... Oh, you can drag this now. That's so cool. It used to have like 3 presets or something, and I don't know, the middle one's probably fine, but it is nice that I can actually effectively move it now. Okay, let's go ahead and yes, some gold there. Yeah. Let's take a look here.
You have but to ask.
I should have joined the army.
Yeah, I should have joined the army. What does this fellow want? Ugh, what a mead-filled night. That hull is just too much. Poor Sepp had to go man the gate this morning too. I don't know how he does it. What can I do for you anyways? Oh, nothing really. I was just nosing about. Oh. Well,
I should have joined the
as
army.
it turns out, I do want something. Sure. Last night's mead fest in the barracks. Wow. Does this mean I can have, like, a ton more characters in my party? Oh my god, they have... That's crazy. You know what? I'm gonna turn that off, because I like to discover things myself. Oh, I just found Hull's longsword. Okay. If I remember correctly, one of these chests actually has
I shall attend to it in a
crossbow bolts, and so you can literally just hand them to him. Oh yes, I bought these from the innkeeper.
I have a blade with your name
I shall
on it.
attend to it in a trice.
Do you? Hey there. You're Garind's little wep, aren't you? Yeah, you match the description. You don't look so dangerous to me. And what business is that of yours? I'll make it my business if and I please. I just thought I'd have me a look at you for myself before I put a blade down your gullet. Someone seems to think you're trouble, so I'm going to use your head for a ticket out of the gutter. I'm just a little street trash hood, they say, but I'll show 'em. Oh, good lord. Okay. I'm gonna make him blind. Haha, biatch! I'm gonna take you down. Oh, is he no longer blind? Oh. Oh well, I still took him down. Guy sucks. Didn't last very long.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Our rules of...
I should have joined the army.
No. Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna skip that. That is the tutorial, which is not necessary. It's not necessary. Wait, couldn't I?
It shall be as you wish.
Go here? Anyway.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Hello,
These
sir.
walls contain the world's knowledge.
Wow, he just gives me a potion. Thank you. Oh, the desk is locked, as it were. Okay. Who are you?
Excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
His voice reminds me of something.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
Something on your mind?
Something on your mind? I heard shouting, Bado Burrows. Are you all right? He is dead, whoever he was. He lunged at me with a knife. Oh, Karan, what is happening to this place? It's not this place, child. It's you they're after. Gorion is waiting on the steps to the central library, and he wants you to go to him as soon as you have brought what you need at the inn. Oh, Bado Burrows, I have been your tutor for so many years, and only in this moment have I come to doubt that my teachings have been enough. Go to Gorion, child. It is safe for you here no longer.
It shall be as you wish.
Oh yes, here's Hull. Hey kid, I woke up late this morning and left my sword in the barracks before going on duty. If you want to get it for me, it's in the chest at the foot of my bed on the right side of the barracks. Quick now, before the gate warden catches me without it. You'll also find an antidote there. I think Dreppen needs one for old Nessa. Well, you're just in luck, Hull, because I've already robbed your chest of your possessions. Took your sweet time, didn't you? Gorion's a fool for trying to bring you up right, and you can tell him I said so, too. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this whole iron crisis is the result of twerps like you, wandering off with people's swords. Here's 10 gold pieces. Now get out of here, I'm on duty. Dick.
By Moradin's hammer!
I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this building yesterday already. Hop to it, get in there. Alright. Has once again pressed me into service in his storehouse. Wait, what did the journal say? Hang on. Is it J? I love how you can add entries and you just like... Quests. All reports suggest that our feline forces have turned traitor and the rats are on the offensive. It appears that I am our last hope in the face of such an awesome display of power. I don't recall if that was in the original or if they added that. But it's pretty awesome. Oh good lord. Rats. Rats! Damn felines have turned a traitor.
You have but to ask.
Alright, let's ransack his storehouse here. I shall interrogate these cats now, most thoroughly.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
These walls contain
These
the
walls
world's
contain
knowledge.
the world's knowledge. I am pleased to see that you have taken time to pay tribute to wise Oma. I was wondering what you had to offer at this Temple of Wisdom. Donate? I can't really, I'm sorry. He doesn't want to buy anything from me. Alrighty.
What do you need?
So, Flydia. Flydia left one of her books in here again. It's in the hay there by the cow. If you could run it over and then come back, I got some plans for you. Okay.
Hello there.
Oh, hello there. Oh, hello. Hey, have you seen my copy of the History of Hallua anywhere? You know how I can't stand the constant shuffling of arthritic feet up in the library? So I thought I'd get a bit of fresh air just east of here, and oh, I hate being so absent-minded. Please, if you find it, I really do need it back. I probably went through about 5 different accents there. Yeah, it's all getting a bit confusing now. Wait, she lost an entire... Hold on. She lost an entire 4-volume set in the hay we keep for the cows.
Hello there.
Yes, she did. My book! Oh, you remind me of Gorion when you grin like that. Raising you has been hard on him. I know, but he says it's a toil of love. A toil of destiny, even. You must be a very special child indeed, to draw such praise from a man of his silent nature. Here, take this little gem of mine. Maybe Winthrop will give you a little something for it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they added the flavor texts or journal entries. I do not believe those were in the original game. Let's see, Sycanol. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna hurry up for the sake of time here. Let's see.
What do you need?
By the way, if you noticed, I do have a new chair.
I shall attend to it in
I
a
got
trice.
it while I was at PAX, and it is an AK Racing player. That's what it is. It is the player style chair, and it is pretty cool. I do say so myself. The most comfortable chair I've ever sat in. So.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Oh, can I stay the night? Apparently I can, and Gorion isn't wondering where I am, hopefully. Probably. I also probably should have waited until I finished the other thing. The other person who's going to try to kill me.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Oh, I'll close Winthrop's door. Just to be entirely neighborly. I shall attend to it in a trice.
Hello. You have
Hello.
to ask.
I'm going to avoid you for now. Oh.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, goody goody. I've gone and found you first. You're the ward of Gorion, no doubt. How do these people all recognize me? Oh, sorry, hold on. I am? What can I do for you? Oh, our encounter shall be quite simple for you. Plainly put, I have made it my mission to end your life. Success will mean a little respect among my peers. So you see, you can do very little except die. Oh, really? We shall... Oh, that's right, I rested. Okay. So... blindness. And he is dead. quick save.
You have but to ask.
What is this? Parda. Bardo bros, you cut yourself above the brow there. What's wrong, traveler? Something in your eyes tells me something is very wrong indeed. No, it's nothing, Parda. One of the cats didn't like me petting it. I'm all right, really. All right. Anywho, let's get on down to Goran. Oh, wait. That's right. I forgot about the crossbow bolts. And get back over to the inn. Is there like a time thing I can use to speed up? AI, select all. Oh no, that's just pause.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
I should attend to it in a
My
trice.
hotel's as clean as an
Yeah, but
elven arse.
I remember the when I was originally playing this, eventually I would just choose rogue. Actually, I chose their pre-made rogue because it had way better stats than the rogue you could make, and just lockpick everything, just steal everything. That's how you got the money. And then one of the other ways I pro gamered it was by equipping everyone who could use a bow with a bow, and equipping everyone else with like a sling or darts or something, because in this game it is entirely beneficial if you can engage at range before they can get to you, and you hopefully kill as many of them as you can before they force you into melee. So yeah, super meta as
My
F.
hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
AF. So I'm going to buy a coral of bolts. I don't know why they're called a... Oh, it's a quiver of bolts. No, whatever. Alright, we'll rent a room again so I get my power back. I love how the game doesn't really care that you're passing, 16 hours, just whatever.
It shall be as you wish.
Oh my gosh, there's a nighttime? I didn't realize there was a nighttime in Candlekeep. You know what? As far as I'm concerned, this is more fitting. This is more fitting for what happens next. You'll see why.
Greetings, young one.
Greetings, young one. Okay, I need to run back to Firebeard, as it were. Firebeard Elven Hair. And as soon as I drop that off, that should cover all of the quests here.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
I guess in my entire experience of playing Baldur's Gate, I have never rested for 16 hours at Candlekeep, so maybe there always was a nighttime and I never even realized it. Oh wow, just gave me protection from evil. I need to
ask.
Move along while it's active. What did I gain? Did he give me another healing potion? Alright, we got quick save.
Hey,
Hey,
it's me, Emowyn.
It's me, Emowyn. Uh-huh. Alright. And
Oh,
here's
my
Gorion.
child, I am glad I have found you.
Alright, well, let's get going. Here we are.
Listen carefully. If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jahira. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them.
What's that guy cast on me? That's
The night can only get
new.
worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I'll explain everything as soon as there is time.
Did that guy regen my stuff?
Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourself.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Oh damn, he's going full out mage on these motherfuckers now. Damn. Holy shit.
The dawn is especially cruel.
Dude, it's
this
so
morning.
much better than
You
the
awake
original
with the
game.
realization
Holy
that you have
crap,
not
he
been
used
living
like his
some horrible
big
dream.
freaking spells.
Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned, the ones at the Friendly Arm.
So, we're gonna end this pretty soon, but
Hiya, it's
oh.
me, Emmeline.
Sorry I followed you, but I never got out of Candlekeep, and those monks are such a bore. Never any decent coin in their pockets, neither. I saw Gorion, and I am so sorry. Kinda figured something bad might happen to you out here. But how could you have known? Gorion did not even tell me. I accidentally read a letter on his desk the other day. Can't remember exactly what it said, but he might still have... It might be on his body. Anyway, I'm not gonna let you wander out here all alone. Never let a friend down. No, sir. Stick with you until you say otherwise, I will. Well, isn't that nice?
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Anyway.
What is it this time?
You're a queer fellow.
Yes? You have but to ask.
Let's go look at the map.
I
here.
grow torpid and require slumber.
Oh, of course you do. So we're going to revisit the battle site here. So basically, there's a whole lot more stuff to find out here than there was before. A belt? Okay, so I'm gonna give her the leather armor because she can actually wear it. She already has a short bow, right? Yeah. And you're gonna give me that wand of magic missiles because hot damn, that would be nice to use. Belt, no idea. Wait, 2, not usable by Wizard Slayer. Okay. I cannot identify it because I don't have any means to do that. I need to learn the spell Identify, for sure. Can't use this, but I think Imoen can. Yep, there we go. And let us equip her with that armor. The other thing that's cool about this game is you can actually customize the colors here, and and the enhanced edition now shows you what they look by default, or how they look by default, and how they look while armored. So there you go. I'm gonna leave her that way. That's fine. But yeah, my friend Gorion, please forgive the abruptness with which I now write, but time is short, and there is much to be done. What we have long feared may soon come to pass, though not in the manner foretold, and certainly not in the proper time frame. As we both know, forecasting these events has proved increasingly difficult, leaving little option other than a leap of faith. We have done what we can for those in thy care, but the time nears when we must step back and let matters take what course they will. We have, perhaps, been a touch too sheltering to this point. Despite my desire to remain neutral in this matter, I could not, in good conscience, let events proceed without some measure of warning. The other side will move very soon. I urge thee to leave Candlekeep this very night, if possible. The darkness may seem equally threatening, but a moving target is much harder to hit, regardless of how sparse the cover. A fighting chance is all that can be asked for at this point. Should anything go awry, do not hesitate to seek aid from travelers along the way. I do not need to remind thee that it is a dangerous land, even without our current concerns, and a party is stronger than an individual in all respects. Should additional assistance be required, I understand that Jahira and Khalid are currently at the Friendly Arm Inn. They know little of what has passed, but they are ever thy friends and will no doubt help however they can. Luck be with us all. I'm getting too old for this. E. Alright. So I've gone and created a copy. And let's see, she is... what is she good with? Also, what is she equipped with? I'm going to give her a healing potion and give me this other healing potion. And then, what is this again? Oil of speed, doubles movement, and attack rates. Seems pretty good. I'm going to see later what the effects of that are and decide if I really want to keep it or just sell it. Alright, let's go ahead and quick save. Now, at some point, I'm going to go all the way around this map and investigate everything as I am wont to do. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and end it here. This is Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. It's actually been out for quite some time, but it is an excellent tribute to the original game and improves on just about everything, except it does not change the base story, which is the thing that Baldur's Gate is really great at. So, I have been Zombie Moses, and you have been quite awesome. Please follow me on social media, and feel free to support me on Patreon. Links in the description. Have a pleasant day.